Get ready to guess who was the oldest person to drive a car, where King's Landing is, and when an astronomical unit is used. If you can guess, you'll win on Guess What? And now, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the star of our show, Robin Ward.
Thank you, boys. Hey! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome to Guess What? It's Blue Monday, Nick, isn't it? Monday. It's Monday today. Everybody feels a little down on Monday. We're going to try and dispel the blues today.
Because we're up.
We're up. We're happy. We're kind of vivacious, fun-loving party folk. Are we not?
Got it,
Would you
kid.
say that?
I'd say that.
Okay, the show is Guess What? And I'm your host, as I said. Audience looks grim at this point. I don't know why. And we have two good-looking teams standing by, ready to do battle and answer some odd questions. And Nick's going to introduce those teams to you right now.
All right, Robin, our champions of family that have won 2 games meet the Reeds.
Thank you very much. We've enjoyed it very much, and we're with Kathy and Heather for I don't know how long.
This is game 3
It's
for you,
great.
isn't it? And
Right.
you're doing very well. Did you expect to go this
No,
far?
we didn't.
You didn't. Did you expect to just kind of do one and then disappear? And
Well, you never know.
well, you're doing well, and your daughters haven't been bugging you too much.
No.
Good. Kathy, welcome back to Guess What.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
Just fine.
Good.
And we're just having a great time here.
Well, great. We're having a great time having you here.
Thank
so
you.
good luck today. Heather, how are you?
Great, thank you.
Good. Maybe some
I'm
farm
not
questions.
nervous anymore.
No? Well, we had some interesting farm questions on our last show, you may
Yeah, I
remember.
got 'em
So maybe
wrong.
there'll be some more of those
They're
kind of
not gonna
primitive
live-
questions today. Good luck on our show. Right now, let's meet the challengers, Nick.
All right, Robin, here's a family that can't get away from the fashion world. Everything they do leads to a new, wild look. Meet the Porcente.
Hi, fine, thank you. I don't know where he got that idea from.
We
but
go
never-
to the four corners of the earth to
Yeah.
uncover a little bit of dirt about people. We
Someone's
wanna
been
know
digging dirt.
What do you do? You?
I actually work in a restaurant. I'm a restaurant manager.
I see. And were you the person that went out of the? Was it a restaurant with the coat hanger still on?
Oh no, that was me
Oh, that
at
was
the end
on
of the line.
Are you the person who
yeah.
dyed your hair green?
Yes, I did that by accident one time.
Well, how does one accidentally dye?
I was trying for blue. No, I was trying to darken it a little bit, and I left it on too long, and it came out green.
Was it an attractive shade of
No,
green?
it was
Did you
very
ha-
swamp-like.
What do you do by that? Does it swamp-like? The swamp woman, ladies and gentlemen. So what do you do by that? Does that wash out? Or
No, I just had to let it fade
let it fade.
and wear hats a lot.
You didn't decide to go punk all of a
No,
sudden?
no.
Well, your hair is an attractive hue today. if I may
thank
say
you.
So good luck on our show. It's good to
Thanks.
have you here. Mia, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
It is Mia?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I'm a student at Seneca College taking law enforcement, and I hope we win today.
Great. And you were, we were talking just before we went on air, and this
Yes.
is not your first national television appearance. You were on Thrill of a Lifetime.
Yes, I was
understand.
on Thrill of
You
a
were part
Lifetime.
of the thrill, you were telling me.
Yes.
You were, so somebody wanted to go up in a helicopter or something? And
Yes, they wanted to arrive at school in a helicopter, so I was interviewed.
I see. You were
being
part
an
of the
acquaintance.
welcoming committee. So you're
Yes.
a natural. You've
Oh,
done this
yes.
before. Good luck on our show today.
Thank
It's
you.
nice to have you here. Neela, is it?
Hi, yes.
Nice to see you.
I work for a pharmaceutical company. I'm a sales and training coordinator, and I was the one with the coat hanger in my coat.
You decided to start a new fashion trend, wear the coat hanger sticking out the back.
Well, I was in a hurry, and I forgot to take it out.
You didn't
so.
feel anything back there? It just, you're used to being sort of uncomfortable. And
One of life's embarrassing moments.
okay, well, I hope there's no more embarrassing moments
hope
today.
so.
I wish you all the very best on our show. If you're ready to play, then let's look at our board and rock and roll. Okay, as you know, our first question is worth 60 points. Here is the question. In the fabulous television series Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, Mr. Rogers would frequently take trips to the Magic Kingdom. It's a wonderful day in this neighborhood. Remember that show? Yeah. It's a beautiful show.
very
What
good.
was the name of the king who ruled in this Magic Kingdom, in this make-believe land? Was it King Friday, King Thursday, King Wednesday, King Tuesday, King Saturday, or King Monday? And for 60 points, we start with Mona.
King Wednesday.
That is incorrect. Down at 50 points, over to Elise.
I think it's King Monday.
It is not King Monday. And down to 40 points and over to Kathy.
King Friday.
That is correct. 40 points. Yeah, everybody makes fun of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, adults do, but in fact it is the most successful kids show on the air. It has won umpteen Peabody Awards and many, many awards for children's television, and the kids love it. I mean, the rest of us just parody it, but Mr. Rogers is laughing all the way to the bank. That's probably not true either. Anyway, we'll go on to the next question. It's worth 60 points once again now. Ecuador is one of the smallest countries in South America. Which one of the following mountain ranges rises through much of central Ecuador? The Adirondacks, the Pyrenees, the Selkirk Mountains, the Andes Mountains, the Ural Mountains, or the St. Elias Mountains? And for 60 points, we start with Mia.
The Ural Mountains?
That is in Asia, so that is incorrect. Down to 50 points. Over to Heather.
The Selkirk.
That is also incorrect. They are in Canada, as a matter of fact. We're down now to 40 points, and we're over to Neela.
The Adirondack.
The Adirondacks are in the United States, so that is incorrect. Down to 30 points, and over to Mona.
St. Elias.
St. Elias are in Canada as well. Down to 20 points. Last chance to make a point. Over to Elise.
Oh, the Pyrenees.
Pyrenees are in Europe, so that is incorrect. This entire group of 2 teams flunked geography, obviously. No correct answers. In fact, it's the Andes are in Ecuador, so no correct answers on that. No points made on that question. Let's go to a team effort question. Raise those flaps, if you would. And we'd like you to take a look over at the monitor here at this example of masculine pulchritude. Now, we're going to play once again, Name That Muscle. The picture comes to us... the picture comes to us out of a book called Arnold Schwarzenegger, An Owner's Manual. Now, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Here is the question. What was the name of the award that Arnold Schwarzenegger won for the 7th time back in 1980? Was it A, Mr. Olympia, B, Mr. Atlas, C, Mr. Universe, or D, Mr. Hercules? And you have 5 seconds. Time is up. Mona, what do you think?
I'll say D, Mr. Hercules.
You think Mr. Hercules? And Kathy?
I said C, Mr. Universe.
And Heather?
I said C, Mr. Universe.
Okay, let's see how our challengers voted. Elise?
I said C, Mr. Universe.
And Mia?
I said B, Mr. Atlas.
And Neela?
C, Mr. Universe.
Let's find out right now the name of the award that Arnold Schwarzenegger won for the 7th time in 1980. The answer is A, Mr. Olympia. How quickly they forget, Arnold. Isn't that right? You sit there, you pose, you flex, you show those lats. They don't know. They don't care. Okay, no correct answers on that particular question, therefore no points. At the end of our first round, our champions, the Reeds, have 40 points. Our challengers, the Percenties, have yet to put a point on the board, but will in the next round. And round 2 is coming up after these words. Thank you so much. Any team winning 7 games on Guess What wins our grand prize. And Nick's going to tell you what that prize is.
It's a cruise worth $7,000 from Sunline Cruises, a summer cruise for 3 out of New York to the Caribbean on the beautiful Stella Solaris. Enjoy the shores of Caribbean paradise in the true luxury of Sunline Cruises.
Thank you. Okay, the second round is here. Our champions are in the lead by only 40 points at the moment. And this second round, the first question is worth 60 points once again. Here it is, another soap opera question. In the TV soap opera Ryan's Hope, Maeve and Johnny Ryan were Irish immigrants who moved to New York and opened up a business across the street from a hospital. What type of business did they set up? Was it the coin laundry business, a flower shop, a shoe store, a grocery shop, a bar, or a bookstore? And for 60 points, we start with Kathy.
It was a bar.
It was a bar indeed for 60 points. Okay, good answer on that. Do you occasionally stay home and watch the soaps, I take it, do you?
I used to.
No, not anymore. Okay, straight to the next question. Again, it's worth 60 points. Which one of the following men was the first to fly around the world alone? Was it Orville Wright? Was it Louis Blériot, Samuel Langley, Wiley Post, Igor Sikorsky, or Charles Yeager? The very first man to fly around the world alone. And for 60 points, we start with Mia.
Wiley Post.
That is correct for 60 points. Good for you. Nice going. Yeah, Wiley Post made that first solo flight around the world in 1933. The trip took 7 days, 18 hours, and 49 minutes. Good answer on that, Mia. Got some points on the board. And let's go to an audio question. We'd like you to listen to this piece of music, please. it started off so kind of conventionally, didn't it? I thought it was kind of, who was the guy, the bubble, Champagne?
Lawrence Welk.
Lawrence Welk. I thought it was Lawrence Welk with a brass, and suddenly this incredible singer kicks in and gets hip all of a sudden. You know what I mean?
Did, didn't it?
The song you just heard was "Rescue Me" by Fontella Bass. I think it's Fontella Bass. Anybody know? Fontella Bass, I believe, there's a sea of uncomprehending faces out there. You know, sometimes you're really alone up here, folks. I promise you. In 1960, Fontella Bass was a choir director, pianist, and vocalist in a St. Louis church. Which one of the following recording agents is accredited with having discovered her after visiting one of her gospel shows? Was that person Terry Knight, Bill Graham, Brian Epstein, Phil Spector, Don Kirshner, or Little Milton? Who discovered Fontella Bass? And for 60 points, we start with Heather.
Phil Spector?
That is incorrect, Heather. Down to 50 points, over to Neela.
Don Kirshner?
Nope, down to 40 points, over to Mona.
Bill Graham?
Nope, down to 30, and over to Elise.
Little Milton.
That is correct, for 30 points. All right. Now, the name of Little Milton's recording firm was Checker Records, and so good answer on that. You're closing the gap. Only 10 points separate the two teams now as we come to a team effort question. Flaps up, if you would, please. Keep your answers confidential, and we'd like you to take a look over at the monitor here. Now, you're looking at a photograph of a famous Canadian historical building known as the King's Landing Mill. In which one of the following provinces would you find the King's Landing Mill? A, Ontario, B, Nova Scotia, C, New Brunswick, or D, Newfoundland? And you have 5 seconds to think about that. Time is up, and Mona, what is your answer?
I'll say A,
You
Ontario.
think it's in Ontario. Kathy?
I say A, Ontario.
And Heather?
I say A, Ontario.
Unanimous on the Reed side, and let's see how our challengers voted. Elise?
I said A, Ontario.
And Mia?
I said B, Nova Scotia.
And Neela?
C, New Brunswick.
Let's find out right now where you'd find King's Landing Mill. The answer is C, New Brunswick. Only one person had it right. Congratulations. Now, I'm surprised, actually. King's Landing I've been there. We shot a film there for CBC on the Loyalists some years ago, and it's a wonderful place to go if you want to sort of go through buildings as they were hundreds of years ago. There are 55 restored buildings there, so you really get a picture of how it must have been walking through that kind of settlement in those times. Only one person knew that. That was Neela. She puts 20 points on the board. At the end of our second round, our challengers for the first time have taken the lead. They have 110 points, and round two is coming up after these messages. If you at home would like to join us on Guess What as a contestant or as a member of our studio audience, we'd love to have you, and all you got to do is write to us. And here's Nick with our address.
All right, Robin, if you plan to be in Toronto and would like to be a part of Guess What in the audience or as a player, please write Guess What, Box 9, Station O, Toronto, Ontario, M4A 2M9.
And some members of our studio audience will win valuable door prizes. And here's Nick to tell you what some of those prizes are.
Some members of our studio audience may receive prizes furnished from Added Touch Cake Mix. There's lots of moist, delicious flavors to choose from, but only one kind of quality. The best Added Touch, your best value. And our consolation winners will receive a selection of Weston appliances featuring the electric meat grill, griddle with oven. You'll be able to cook and warm an entire meal with this convenient kitchen helper. Enjoy your new gifts from Weston.
Okay, round three is here, and at the moment our champions, the Reeds, have 100 points. Our challengers are doing a terrific job. They are ahead with 110 points, a very close game. This, of course, is the final round. And here's the first question. Mickey Mantle ranks among the leading home run hitters in baseball history. He spent his entire major league career with the New York Yankees. Which one of the following positions did he mainly play when his team was in the field? First base, center field, second base, the outfield, third base, or home plate? What position did Mickey Mantle play? And with 60 points, we start with Kathy.
Third base.
That is incorrect. Down to 50 points. Over to Mia.
Outfield.
Nope. Down to 40 points. Over to Heather.
First base?
Nope. Down to 30 points now, and over to Neela.
Center field.
That is correct for 30 points. Between 1951 and 1968, Mickey Mantle hit 536 home runs, an amazing achievement, a wonderful player. Good answer on that, increasing their lead, so the Reeds are feeling the pressure a little bit. Only 40 points separate the two teams, though. Here's the next question. Again, it's worth 60 points. In his book, Mein Kampf, I'll start again. In his book Mein Kampf, Adolf Hitler gave a fanciful account of his life and set down his charming political ideas. What does Mein Kampf mean in English? My country, my struggle, my life, my dream, my way, or my book? What does Mein Kampf mean in English? And for 60 points, we start with Mona.
My dream?
That is incorrect. Down to 50 points, over to Elise.
My country.
That is also incorrect. Down to 40 points, over to Kathy.
My life?
Nope. Down to 30 points, over to Mia.
I think he did it my way.
No. Down to 20 points, and over to Heather.
My struggle?
My struggle is correct for 20 points. Okay, let's go to the next question. Again, it's worth 60 points, and here it is. The oldest person on record to have a driving license was Mr. Roy M. Rollins of Stockton, California. How old was he when he set this record for driving? Was he 93, 88, 97, 102, 107, or 104? And for 60 points, we start with Neela.
93.
That is incorrect. Down to 50 points, over to Mona.
102.
That is also incorrect. Down to 40 points, over to Elise.
97.
Nope, we're down to 30 points now, and over to Kathy.
104.
That is correct, for 30 points. Yeah, at the age of 104, wait till that bell goes, at the age of 104, Mr. Rollins was still driving his car. In that same year, he was stopped for driving 95 in a 55-mile-an-hour zone. It's true. He was barreling down the freeway in his Porsche, I think, with racing gloves on. Okay, that bell said this is our last question. It's a team effort, so raise those flaps. And remember, this being the last question, the point value is triple. And the Reeds, our champions, have regained their lead, but only by 10 points. So it's an incredibly close game. This obviously will decide the outcome of the game. Here is the question. Kind of a toughie. An I cannot speak today. I don't know why. An astronomical unit is used to measure distances within the solar system. It is based on the average distance between the Earth and the Sun. How many miles are there in one astronomical unit? A, 93 million, B, 62 million, C, 87 million, or D, 49 million? And you have 5 seconds. Time is up. Mona, what do you think?
I said D, 49 million.
And Kathy?
I also said D, 49 million.
And Heather?
I said C, 87 million.
All right, let's see how our challengers voted. Elise?
I said D, 49 million.
And Mia?
I said B, 62 million.
And Neela?
D, 49 million.
Okay, let's find out right now what an astronomical unit is. The answer is A, 93 million. No correct answers, therefore, by 10 points, our continuing champions are the Reeds. Very close. Unbelievable. Well, this is game 3 for you. You squeaked it through today. You're up against a tough, tough team, but you did finally win, even though nobody did well in that last question. Let's find out what you've won so far today. Nick?
It's a Whirlpool from Muran, the Whirlpool machine that's great for relaxation and relief of muscular pains. Completely portable and easy to install. You'll enjoy the Whirlpool machine from Muran. And from Corning, enjoy the modern look of Visions Cookware, a versatile cookware set that enables you to range top or microwave. Corning promises to replace any item with a 10-year guarantee. Visions from Corning.
And to our challengers, the Pashenti, you did a wonderful job. You were in the lead for much of the show, and it was only that last question, and only by 10 points were you undone. I'm sure you'd like to go and break things right now in sheer frustration, but we have some nice runner-up prizes for you, and thank you so much for your contribution to our show. It's nice having you. Thank you. And to our champions, the Reeds, who look somewhat amazed to still be champions, but champions you are, we're going to be playing for cash and a bonus prize right after these words. Stay with us. Okay, now we're going to play our bonus round. Before we do that, let's find out what that bonus prize is today. Nick?
Today's prize is from Insinkerator, the ultimate kitchen convenience machine, a ruggedly built Insinkerator carburetor that fits right under your kitchen sink. Quiet and dependable, Insinkerator, the name that means quality.
Okay, are you ready to play our bonus round? As you know by now, the first bonus question is worth $50 and the right to go on to that big bonus prize. Here is the first question. In the television series The Addams Family, what was the name of Morticia Addams' pet man-eating African strangler plant? I'm sure you'll all remember this. Was that called Kit Kat, Aristotle, Cleopatra or Homer? And for $50, we start with Mona.
Cleopatra.
Cleopatra is correct. For 50 points. $50. Second bonus question, $50. Can you do it? 5 answers up here, 1 guess each. I'm just going to keep it real simple and keep the words, simple here. Okay, here it is. The British nobility is called the peerage, and noblemen are known as peers. There are 5 grades of peers. Which one of the following is the lowest level of nobility or peerage? Duke, a marquis, a viscount, a baron, or an earl? The lowest form of nobility. And for $50, we start with Kathy.
I would say a baron.
Baron is correct, $50. Yeah, if anybody really cares, it's in order of highest to lowest, it's Duke, Marquis, Earl, Viscount, and then Baron. And below that, it's the, I was going to say something rude, it's the peasants in the field, okay? Let's go to the last bonus question. This is for the bonus round, and you've won $100, and of course, this is for the biggie. Here it is. Adonis was a handsome youth in Greek mythology. Now, according to legend, Aphrodite, the goddess of love, warned Adonis of the dangers of hunting. Naturally, he didn't listen, being an impetuous youth, and he was consequently killed by a wild animal. Which one of the following animals killed Adonis? A bear, a wolf, a lion, a boar, a snake, or a tiger? And for the bonus prize, we start with Heather.
A snake?
That is incorrect. Over to Mona.
Tiger.
That is also incorrect. Kathy, the bonus prize is all up to you.
Again. A boar.
That is correct for the bonus prize. Congratulations. Seems to me that's the second question we've had about boars, isn't it? These
bonus
barnyard
ones, yeah.
animals come
Boring.
up regularly. That's cute, Heather. Heather said it's getting boring. Okay, Heather, I do the funny stuff, okay? Anyway, congratulations. This is game 3. You squeaked through today, but you did win, and you get to come back another day and try for another championship and maybe a grand prize if you continue to win. Congratulations.
Thank you.
To you and our studio audience, thanks for being with us, and hope to see you again. To you at home, see you next time on Guess What? Bye-bye, and be nice.
Promotional consideration from Elja Marine, products that are made from a mixture of organic extracts to cleanse and moisturize skin while leaving a fresh scent in all products. All from Elja Marine. And Mighty Drop. Now you can eliminate unpleasant odors in seconds. Mighty Drop, the quick, easy way to deodorize and freshen your home in drop or concentrated spray. Mighty Drop. And Happy Nails. Non-smear Happy Nails instantly removes nail polish while it conditions nails and cuticles with protein, lanolin, and glycerin. Happy Nails. This is Nick Hollenrake speaking for Guess What? A Glen Warren production.